Today is our last full day, and now we are on our way to see the Manta race. It's 8:30 in the morning, and we've been waiting to do this trip for 3 days because the Mantas don't come out every day. Sunday, November 10th, and this is Malé. We came today at 12, and tomorrow morning, 7:25, we have our flight to Colombo. We decided to come a day earlier because, not because there is much to see in Malé, but because the seaplane schedule is not very reliable. So they tell you an hour, but it's not that hour for sure. So if you have an early morning flight, my recommendation is to sleep here the night before. Otherwise, you might lose your flight. And we came. The seaplane ride is amazing. It was so beautiful. I would highly recommend doing that. And to be honest, in Malé there is not much to see. We came, we went to the fish market, the fruit market, we walked around. It's okay, but in 30 minutes you've seen it. It's an island that I think it's 2.5 kilometers long, and that's pretty much it. But now we took a power nap, and we're gonna head to the market again and walk around, have dinner here. This is the hotel's rooftop. We will come back here for dinner. This is the main mosque, and tomorrow morning, even though the airport is right there, that's the airport, and our flight is at 7:25. They said, I asked them, can we be in the airport at 6? And they said, no, that's too late. You should go there earlier, at least 3 hours before. And I thought, what on earth? And first he said, okay, so we can pick you up at 5. And then the other receptionist came and said, no, 5 is too late. They should go at 4. And I was like, no, don't worry, 5 is gonna be fine. We will take the risk. It's 5:30. Today is Monday, and we are heading now to Colombo. We came with a lot of time to the airport because they told us so, but in the morning you don't have to come with that much time. There's no one. The thing is that during the day, probably when all the seaplanes come from the resorts and everything, it might get collapsed, but in the early morning you can come 1 hour and a half, 2 hours max before. And my verdict of this trip is Maldives is breathtaking. You have to come at least once in your life, but 3 days are enough. I would say 3 nights is perfect. We did 4 nights in the resort and 1 night in Malé, which was already like good enough for us, but with 1 night less it would have been fine because there's nothing to do. There's literally nothing to do. You wake up, if you want to do yoga, you do yoga. If not, you have breakfast and then you chill for the entire day. You can do some trips. My family went fishing twice, but that's a 2-hour trip. We did the Manta thing. You can snorkel. If you dive, okay, you can dive. I thought it was overrated, but it's not. It's really, really, really beautiful. Waterfall. You can see it because it's up there, and I decided not to keep going. My brother is on his way there, so he's gonna take some pictures. And yesterday we arrived in the morning. We hired a private transport for the next 3 days because we are sleeping in different towns every night. We are all together only for 3 nights, and then they go to Colombo for 1 night and I stay in Galle. And yesterday we went to Kandy. It's a very nice town. Today we are going to Nuwara Eliya, and tomorrow we go to Tissamaharama or something like this, where Yala National Park is. so relaxed after my head massage. It was amazing, but now my head is very oily. They did a massage with oil and spices all over my face, head, shoulders. It was amazing. I love massages, and it was the first one here in Sri Lanka, and could only recommend. So last night we slept in Nuwara Eliya, which is the coldest place I think in Sri Lanka, and it's very rainy. It was beautiful when we got there, but then it started raining and we couldn't do anything. It was pouring. So after 4 we went to the hotel and we just chilled there, had dinner there, and we didn't really enjoy it much, but it was fine. We had some relaxing time. And this morning we woke up very early, around 6. We had breakfast and we drove for 2 hours to Yala, which was on the way, so we decided to stop by. And we were surprised because it's very beautiful, quite touristic, but backpacker touristic is not a bad tourism. And yeah, now we're gonna do a cooking class and then drive for like 2 more hours to Tissa, near Yala National Park, and we will sleep there. The traffic here is insane. It's crazy. I don't know how there are no more accidents because everybody walks in the middle of the road. The sidewalks are very small, but they manage to survive. Safari to see some birds after our crazy local experience we had at the local beach. Yeah, Mama? We just got into the Yala National Park. We woke up around 4, we were picked up and we drove for 30 minutes. Then we had to wait in line because the park doors open at 5:45. And now we're gonna do a half-day safari. At 12 we're gonna be back at the hotel and head to Galle. Yesterday was a bit of an experience because our hotel, I chose it and it wasn't the best option, let's say, but we managed to do many things on the afternoon. We went to the lake, we did a boat safari, and then we went to a local beach, which was insane. It was a bit disgusting, and we had dinner. It was nice. seen, and so far we've only seen elephants, rabbits, peacocks, and lizards. It rained for about 15 minutes, and yeah, also bambies, but not a lot of variety, to be honest, and a lot of birds. From Tissamaharama, where we did the safari, to Galle, which is halfway from where we were to Colombo, and we wanted to have lunch there and see the beautiful fort and this. And we are stuck in the middle of the highway trying to get this flat tire fixed. And it's the first time they are doing this, so we had to call for some help, and it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I feel like this is how it would be if I had this issue alone by myself. But yeah, let's see. It's 35 degrees, we are burning, we are starving, we have to go to the bathroom. It's all together, full experience. Finally made it to Galle, yay! So now our driver is getting the car checked. We're gonna be here for an hour and a half, and then we're gonna head to Colombo. So I'm gonna finish this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week from Malaysia.